2000 vocabulary words, set 12. Invective. Severe or abusive language used to blame, criticize or insult. Invest. To put one's money into something with the intention of eventually earning money from the project. To give power or rank to. To install a new leader. To endow. Investigate. To thoroughly examine something. To explore a topic in order to learn the truth about it. To try to get information about something. Investigation. Research or inquiry. The act of trying to find information about something in order to better understand it. Inveterate. Established or habitual. Deep-rooted. Settled in a habit and unlikely to change. Invidious. Arousing anger or envy in others. Causing animosity due to unfairness. Offensive. Inviolable. Incorruptible. Indestructible. Unable to be violated or attacked due to its sacred status. Invoke. Request blessing, help, inspiration, support, etc. from someone, especially God, a saint, etc. Ask for, request earnestly. Make someone have a particular feeling or remember something. Involve. To engage. To include something as necessary. To cause a person to participate or get involved. Irascible. Becoming angry very easily. Irate. Feeling or showing extreme anger, very angry, enraged. Ire. Intense anger, wrath, rage. Irksome. Annoying and tedious. Irritating. Ironic. Using words that literally mean the opposite of what the speaker or writer wants to say, especially when one wants to express humor. Irony. A method of humorous or subtly sarcastic expression in which the intended meaning of the words is different from and often opposite to their literal meaning. Irrational. Not behaving or thinking in a sensible or reasonable manner. Absurd. Not logical. Irreproachable. Impeccable. Perfect. Without fault. Blameless. Irreverent. Having or showing a lack of seriousness or respect for official, important, or holy things that are generally taken seriously. Irrevocable. Unable to be taken away. Unable to be changed. Final. Isolate. To seclude someone or something. To place something in quarantine. To separate something or someone. Isolated. Separated from others. Occurring just one time. issue, topic, item, a single object, a piece of news, a subject to be discussed or dealt with. Itinerant, moving from place to place, especially for work reasons, traveling. Jaded, feeling or showing a lack of interest and excitement because something has been experienced too many times. Worn out or wearied, as by overwork or overuse, tired. Jargon, special vocabulary or expressions that are difficult to understand and are exclusively used by a certain group of professionals. Gibberish. Jaundiced, unnaturally yellow in color, envious or jealous, prejudiced or judgmental. Jaunt, a short trip or journey taken for fun or pleasure. Jeopardize, to put something or someone in danger or at risk, to threaten. Jocular, humorous, amusing, or joking, funny or intended to make someone laugh. Jollity, happiness or cheerfulness, a festive or celebratory gathering. Journal, a newspaper or magazine, a magazine that contains articles about a specific subject, a written record of the day, a logbook. Jovial, of a person, cheerful, friendly, and good-humored, of a situation, enjoyable because of being friendly and pleasant. Jubilant, thrilled, feeling and expressing great joy, expressing extreme happiness, often due to a victory or success. Jubilation, great happiness or joy because something good has happened. Judicious, having, applying, or showing reason and good judgment or sense in making decisions. Jurisprudence, the theory or science of law, a system, body or department of law. Justification, the reason behind something, something that explains or justifies something else. Justify, to explain or defend one's position or reasoning, to adjust one's text so that the right and left edges of a document are equal, to prove something to be correct. Juxtaposition, the act of placing items side by side, the act of placing items close together, often to incite comparison. Kindle, to build or light a fire, to make something burn, to ignite, to arouse an emotion or cause a feeling, to stir up. Knell, the sad and somber sound of a bell, especially while it tolls for a person who has died. Knotty, full of knots and tangles, confusing or puzzling. Label. A piece of material on an object that gives information about the object. A name or phrase assigned to a person to classify them, often in an unfair manner. A company that produces music. Labor. Work or physical exertion. The process of giving birth to a baby. Workers, when considered collectively. Labyrinth. Something that is perplexing or confusing. A network of paths or passages that is considered to be confusing or difficult to navigate. Laceration. A wound or a cut in flesh which is often deep or severe. Lachrymose. Depressed, sad, tending to cry easily or frequently, causing tears. Lackadaisical. Feeling or showing a lack of interest, enthusiasm, or determination, carelessly lazy. Lackluster. Dull in color or brightness, boring, unimaginative. Laconic. Using very few words in speech, writing, or expression, terse, concise. Laggard. Someone or something that is very slow or late in doing things and always falling behind others. Lampoon. To criticize a person or a group through a humorous piece of writing or art. Lance. A weapon which consists of a large and thin pole topped with a very sharp metal point. Languid. Lacking enthusiasm, energy, or strength, without interest or spirit. Of a period of time, relaxed and pleasant. Weak or faint from illness or fatigue. Slow in progress, tardy. Languish. To become weaker. To suffer through a difficult, unwanted situation over an extended period of time. To long for something or someone. To be ignored or neglected. Larceny. Theft. The act of taking someone else's property and acting as if it is now yours. Largesse. Money or gifts given liberally or openly, often to many people. Generous giving of gifts. Latent. Exists but is not active, obvious, completely developed, or cannot be seen. Laud. Praise someone or something highly. Laudable. Deserving or worthy of praise. Lavish. Extravagant or expensive. Liberal in one's spending or giving of money. Impressive. Generous. Sumptuous. Lax. Not as strict or strong. Loose. Not careful. Layer. Different tiers that make something up. A thin sheet of a certain substance. A substance that is above or under another substance. Lecture. A speech or lesson about a specific subject. A speech that is open to the public. A long and serious scolding. legal, allowed or permitted by law, related or connected to law. Legend. The part of a map or a chart where each symbol or color are explained. A story that has been told over generations that may or may not be true. Myth. Legerdemain. Trickery or skillful deceit. A sleight of hand or cleverly executed trick. Legion. A large number. A group of many soldiers which forms part of an army. Legislate. To create and pass laws. Legislation. Laws. The act of lawmaking. Lethargic. Sluggish or drowsy, tired or slightly tired. Apathetic. Leviathan. Something or someone that is very large and powerful, especially a ship. A very large animal, especially a whale. Levity. Lack of seriousness, especially when strictness is required or appropriate. Frivolity. Fickleness. Levy. To impose a tax, fee or fine on. To officially request the payment of a tax, fee or fine. Liberal. Tolerant or open-minded. In favor of personal rights and freedoms. In favor of reform and regressive policies. Generous. Libertarian. A person who believes that individuals should be able to make their own decisions and that the government shouldn't limit them. Licentious. Amoral or lascivious. Showing little to no respect for laws or social norms. Not restrained. Likewise. Similarly. Moreover. In addition. Limpid. Transparent, clear. Easily intelligible. Serene and without worry. Liniment. A fluid that is rubbed on a specific part of the body in order to relieve muscle pain. Link. To connect two or more things. To relate things. To join. Listless. Having or showing little or no energy, enthusiasm, or liveliness and unwilling to do anything needing effort. Lithe. Young, healthy, attractive, and able to move and bend in an easy and graceful way. Livid. Extraordinarily angry. Of a blue or bluish color, the same color as a bruise. Pallid. Locate. To find. To situate. To be in a certain place. To discover the exact position. Location. The place where someone or something can be found. Place. Lofty. Elevated, high. Arrogant, thinking that one is better or more important than others. Tall. Logic. A specific or formal way of thinking. The scientific study of the processes used when humans reason or think. Longevity. Long life. The length or duration of life. Long existence or service. Loquacious. Tending to talk a lot or too much. Lucid. Very clear and easy to understand. Clear, transparent. Able to think clearly. Lucrative. Producing a lot of wealth or profit, profitable. Ludicrous. Absurd. Laughable, deserving of or causing laughter. Ridiculous. Lugubrious. Very sad, mournful, dismal, or gloomy, especially in a way that seems exaggerated, ridiculous, or insincere way. Lull. Cause to sleep, rest, or calm, typically with soothing sounds or movements. Cause someone feel secure, relaxed, or confident instead of careful and alert, especially by deception. A temporary calm, quiet, or stillness, as in a storm. Become calm. Lummox. A large and clumsy person who is often considered to be quite stupid. Lurid. Causing shock or horror, especially because involving violence, sex, or immoral activity, gruesome. Glowing with an unnatural glare and in an ugly way. Luscious. Sweet. Pleasant to taste or smell. Delightful for any of the senses. Exceptionally physically attractive. Luxuriant. Of vegetation, abundant or lush in growth, having heavy and thick growth. Fertile, fruitful, productive. Richly abundant, profuse, or superabundant. Marked by or displaying luxury, luxurious.